Let's talk about Big 12. We're not going to go spend a whole lot of time on that because you know how I feel about the Big 12.
Oklahoma State.
Texas is never back.
That was a great game.
But Oklahoma State actually surprised me in this one. I thought that Iowa State was going to get them.
Chuba finally had that game.
He had a big game. Spencer was back. I can't say that I don't think that they were.
I think they're going to make the playoffs at this point. I really do.
Again, and we talked about it earlier with the SEC. If you have situations where Georgia takes another loss or Florida can't get it together since COVID has ravaged them, even though they wanted a full Ben Hill Griffin Stadium.
They could even get him with a loss.
I think that Oklahoma State now is positioning themselves because I will say their defense actually looks really good. It's looked pretty good all year. It's just their offense was slow. And, they had to deal with a young quarterback when Spencer was hurt, but now he's back. You have Tyler Wallace. You have Chuba Hubbard. They can really make some things happen. And if they do, then, hey, we'll have a Big 12 team that's not Oklahoma in. I knew it was – Texas gets on my nerves so bad. They're never back.
Listen, Oklahoma State, their season is determined in these next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They play Texas, they play Kansas State, and they play Oklahoma.
And this is a hard stretch for them because
really
Kansas
is.
State has gotten – they look good now. I don't know what happened against Arkansas State.
Yeah, I'm seeing this correctly. They go at Kansas State, at Oklahoma. Well, they have a bye in there, but
it's hard to win in Manhattan.
And I'll tell you, it sucks to say it, I think Texas might get them this week. I could see it happening.
Okay,
you're riding
Jackson
that.
Matthews says Dez has Oklahoma State beating Clemson in the playoff. Dez is on crack.
Des Bryant or Des Howard?
Des Howard. We don't want to listen to him. He caught Clemson finesse and they ran out and had 400.
I was about to say, it would make more sense if it was the actual OSU alum, Des Bryant.
Yeah,
but
get out of here. That he's an idiot. But I do think they have a chance. I don't think anybody else has a chance now. Texas has already dropped with 2 games. Oklahoma has 2 games dropped. Now, if Oklahoma State loses to them.
What if KSU?
They only have 1.
And didn't they lose?
Arkansas State. But they didn't have Skyler in that game. Their quarterback was out. And it wasn't as bad as the Iowa State
It's crazy
game.
because Iowa State and Kansas State seasons both got ruined because there was no spring practice.
But I don't know that Kansas State's. I mean, they're ranked now. So
I know they're ranked, but their playoff hopes were ruined.
If they can beat Oklahoma State and win out, they have a shot. I mean, they have an outside shot. Again, that I don't think that a second SEC team's getting in now, unless Michigan keeps pushing forward and somehow beats Ohio State. I don't think the Big Ten's getting 2 teams in. I don't think the Pac-12 is going to have enough games or start soon enough to be able to get into it. And I do not think a group of 5 teams is going to get in. So maybe they still have a shot. And then it'll be up between Oklahoma State and Kansas State if both teams are undefeated. But I think Kansas State is going to lose. But Oklahoma State, they've got a tough gauntlet. If they get through Kansas State, Texas, and Oklahoma, go ahead and pencil them in. And remember, I had these guys in the playoffs originally. I said that Oklahoma State was going to win.
We both had Oklahoma State winning the regular season crown, but I had Oklahoma beating them in the title game.
Yeah,
I still think it could happen. Oklahoma's hitting their stride. Rattlers playing well.
Oh, man, get out of here with all that. Lincoln Riley will blow it.
They've won the Big 12 championship game like 4 years in a row.
Well, who was the best team? Who was the second best team?
Texas.
And are they back?
Longhorn
See,
Nation.
No, they're not. That's
We're
my
back.
Point. Nobody else was competitive in that. But we're gonna move along.
But you're forgetting they beat Georgia without 17 starters in the Sugar Bowl.
Oh my goodness, that was fun. And I'll rag on Georgia every day too.
Tom Herman.
No, he's gonna get fired.
Yeah.
He's done.
He's done.
He's done.